Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sly and today we are going to play Demonologist. If you haven't seen some of my past videos, the beginner's guide part 1, which is focused on the abandoned house, part 2, which is focused on Cyclone Street. This video is the third part of this whole beginner's guide. We will be focusing on hospital. If you like what I do, please leave me a like, get subscribed so you'll be informed of my latest uploads and all of my Demonologist shenanigans. As you can see, I'm level 46 already. I haven't really been spending a lot of time recently. The level is still increasing pretty quickly. Obviously, there are many ways that I can do this. Number one is the money guide that I've actually uploaded in a separate video. That is very useful if you are low level. That is from level 5 all the way to level 10. Once you hit level 10, you will unlock the hospital map. If you really want to make more money after you unlock all of these difficulty and maps, you can move on to multiplayer, play with a full team. The best, of course, is hospital on hard mode because that's the highest payout. That is $2,200. If it's hard mode multiplier by 3, that is $6,600. It's a lot of money, but you just have to make sure that you are very familiar with the map. If you're not, then this video is for you. Same thing as usual, we will be selecting hospital. I'm really looking forward to the next map, Kurosawa House. I hope it's a big surprise, not a big disappointment, that's all I'm saying. In this map, right, the only things that we are looking to bring is number one, a crucifix. This time you might want to consider bringing a little bit more than usual, alright? If you are going to play this solo, I'm not sure why you want to do that. You will need quite a bit of equipment to make sure that your investigation runs smoothly. Thermometer is definitely required. Sanity pills definitely required. Candle, no. Tripod, yes. Photo camera, no. Right, so I'm just going to add on this stuff. Oh no, not a candle. Tripod camera. Okay, so if you are going to play this in multiplayer, obviously bring more of this stuff as much as you can. It's not going to be enough for everyone. This loadout is pretty much the same as Cyclone Street, but the only difference is you might want to consider bringing extra sanity pills as well as a crucifix just to make sure, because hospital, the map is really big, like as compared to the other maps that we have so far, and it's probably going to take a lot more time for you to complete the investigation. The good thing is for the exorcism to happen is actually pretty quick. All you need to do is just find 3 parts of the gun and then you can just fire the gun at the ghost and that's it. The entire game is done. Hopefully you just selected the correct ghost and just move on with life and start a new map from there. So that's pretty much all we have here. Let's move on to the game. As at the time of this video's upload, it is still pretty bugged. So some things like the spirit box, sometimes, like me doing this recording with my OBS on and stuff like that, I'm not sure what exactly the issue is. Sometimes the audio is not picked up by the game at all. Sometimes it could be the bandwidth issue with your internet, which delays the audio. Sometimes it can take 3 working days. If you watch my other videos, sometimes it takes really very long for the audio to register. I have a friend who runs Discord, and sometimes the game just doesn't work properly for him. I can use the push to talk function and speak to him pretty well, but the game just doesn't pick up the spirit box or the other Easter eggs, like saying Victoria, Bloody Mary, or things like that. So for this run, the loadout is going to be a little bit different. As you can see, I am holding an ecto glass. This one's pretty useful. A spirit box as well. The last thing will be a thermometer. The EMF is actually very good as well, but obviously this map is not suitable for one person to play. You should have at least 2 to 3 person with you, each of them carrying all the other items as well. So maybe the second person could be carrying in an EMF, this UV light, and the third person could be carrying these extra stuff like the camera, easel, canvas, as well as the ESG. And then maybe the last person bring in a crucifix for everybody's safety. Right, so this is the hospital. It is actually quite a long walk from the tent all the way to the start. So you do want to make sure that whatever items you need, you might just want to make a few rounds from here back and forth. Sometimes the evidence comes and you don't have the right equipment. This is a real problem in hospital if you're going to play in solo. I'm just going to use the ecto glass to just look out for ecto stains. Based on what I've seen so far, the ghost doesn't really spawn in this area. Right here is where the gun will spawn. once you're done with all the objectives, which I will tell you specifically later. You might want to come back all the way here. The ghosts might start hunting the moment you reach this point. That is very variable. It happens most of the time, but not all the time. If let's say you're just strolling back and just suddenly you don't really expect something to happen, and then all of a sudden you just got hunted. It happened to me once. I got all the parts for the gun. I was just strolling back like this. Just coming out, and the ghost was in this hallway, which was very unfortunate. It is the Argesh, so it moves much faster in cold environments. For those who play Phasmophobia, it's a Hantu. So that was what happened to me. I kind of like ran past here and then just died all of a sudden because the ghost was so fast and it just spawned right in front of me. There's no way I could get out of it. So hospital, level of difficulty definitely higher, but it is still doable if you know what you're doing. Okay, so now we have seen the ectoplasm stain right here, so it's the next part of the corridor. Where the corridor starts, I'm going to show you the thermometer right here. So there are a lot of spawn points for the ghost rooms. The first one obviously is the one which I told you just now. This is the first part. It kind of starts off from here. Okay, you will see a change in the temperature. Okay, so somewhere around here it kind of starts. If this is a ghost room, it will end here. So it's not a lot of space. It's just within this small area. The room here is not counted. This is where you can get your fingerprints. Is it reliable? Not really. It's really very hard to get fingerprints if the ghost spawns in this area, because the ghost never really comes to this part, based on my experience so far. So you have this light switch, you have this door, that's the only thing you have. Alright, so the next part of the hallway, after this part, is this entire stretch here. It will end... this one's pretty long, so it will end here. Okay, you want to take note of that. And there is another room here. The ghost may spawn here, although I've never seen it happening before, but most of the time it's in the hallway here within this portion. And then the third one, which is here, as you can see, watch the temperature just dip the moment I cross. Yeah, so it starts here and it will end here, within here. So you will see, yeah, it's around this point. You can kind of take note of this pillar right here. That's the end. So we know for sure that the ghost is here. This section is not included. Apparently it's not included. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Okay, so this is the third portion of the hallway. So that's 3 points for the ghost to spawn. This is the fourth. The extra part where I'm walking here, as you can see, the temperature is much higher. The ghost has spawned here before, from what I noticed. So that's four parts for you to check. The fifth one will be the toilet right here. I've never seen the ghost spawn within this corner part of the corridor. Not yet. I'm not so sure. But here, this toilet, yes. I call this the glory hole toilet. It did spawn here before. It's pretty... it's actually not that bad, to be honest. Glory hole. Afterwards, there is a basement. A basement is where you will find a morgue. It's just one room by itself. And then the second floor, which there is 2 rooms in there. You want to take note that in this walkway here towards the staircase, which goes to the basement and the second floor, around this area there is a room at the side. I've never seen the ghost spawn in this room before, but it could be a possibility, so just take note of that. Then right here, this is where the real magic happens. If let's say the ghost kind of spawns in the morgue or in the second floor, there is a good chance you might get activity within this walkway as well. The EMF or the spirit box kind of like shares between the levels, and there is like no proper distinction. If you are playing in Cyclone, if you are getting activity in the living room, sometimes it's not even the living room, it is the bedroom upstairs at the second floor. For hospital, it just makes things a lot harder because there is one level below and one level above. It's just going to extend your investigation a bit longer, right? So this is the morgue. This is a possible ghost room, but there is something very interesting about this room. Alright, so as you can see, the temperature is hovering at 10 degrees. We know for sure that if it's the confirmed ghost room, it will dip the temperature down to 5 degrees, or if it's a freezing ghost, obviously into negative. The morgue is always consistent at about 10 degrees, unless it is the ghost room, of course. So just to take note, we do not focus on the morgue if you're going to look for the ghost room. The temperature might confuse you if you're not very clear about that. I'd rather you just spend some of your time and effort looking for like other places. If you're going to get activity within this area, be sure to check the second floor. Be sure to check the basement afterwards. Right? So this is 10 degrees. Do not be confused. This is an additional thing. Obviously, this is not part of the guide, but I'm just going to show you that there is a glitch. If let's say you are out of crucifix, if you are able to do this very efficiently, as you can see, I'm now standing on the corpses. Apparently, there is a glitch where I can just walk on the railings like that. The ghost isn't really able to reach you. I'm just saying. If you really want to do this, you can just come all the way up here. There was one time where I just went up all the way here like that. If I jump over the railing, I will get stuck behind the bench and you will be permanently stuck there forever. I was very lucky to have the ghost kill me by forcing myself to stand at the corner right here, because the ghost room was literally just on this level. When the ghost was running past me, I was just screaming, "Kill me, kill me, kill me!" And then it was like just trying, where are you? I can't touch you. Then I just died. The basement, once again, it is one of the spots. The other spots will be the second floor. So the second floor, like I mentioned earlier, there is 2 rooms to it. This one over here. This is the, what do you call it? The MRI room. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the Ouija board says the MRI room. So this is where the ghost could potentially spawn. And then you have this, I don't know what you call this room, to be honest. But yes, this one's pretty common. Right, so we can see that we have tarot cards spawning here. If you have like a full lobby and then someone just happened to sacrifice himself or herself, if it spawns a tarot card for you, please exorcise the ghost first and do not hesitate to use it to try to get the angel card and revive your teammate afterwards, because you could save your teammate a lot of money. Okay, so the ghost is still here. That's a good thing. Let's test for spirit box. Hello? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Are you here? But it's kind of unfortunate, you can... I almost thought it was something. Are you here? Oh my god. Are you here? Where are you? Obviously, it is not very happy that I'm here. Okay, so we got ectoplasm stains. Let me just put it down first. Spirit box, I'm just gonna guess it's a no, but it's kind of bugged out right now. Okay, let's just go and get more stuff. We probably have to pop some pills by now because we spent... Stop! My fucking heart, man. I don't know if this is a legit thing or not, but if you're sprinting and if you oversprint, you just get tired. You have that panting sound. You are not able to sprint for another few seconds. I do have like a way to kind of bypass that, but I'm not exactly sure if it's just making if it's gonna be any faster than usual. Okay, I'm just gonna come back for the EMF and the UV later. It's kind of okay though, 74%, but so many events in such a short time. So obviously we might be dealing with number one, a very aggressive ghost like a demon. Number two, it could be like what ghost is that? A Raiju. Raiju is the one that targets people when they are alone. Or number three, it could be a ghoul, but it's not a ghoul because we got the ectoplasm stain. Okay, let me just put this here. That's one. The camera will be here, and then the ESG here. Right, so as I was saying about the sprint, usually I will go for like 3 fast steps and then I will slow down for like 2 steps and then I'll speed up for 3 steps again. So it goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. This kind of like keeps up for a pretty long time, and I don't really get tired out. But to be honest, I don't know if I'm going any faster than some of my teammates. Well, I'm just saying, I'm just throwing things out of my head right now. So if it actually works, please let me know, because I'm very interested to know. Alright, so this is one of the reasons why I don't really recommend hospital as part of the money guide, because look at how much distance I have to cover just to come to the ghost room, and this is not even the worst. Oh my god. Okay, so we are trying to look for possible fingerprints. Oh my god, fuck you. So that is one. This one's pretty far, but it's out of the ghost room. It is still possible. There are no switches here, and this one is not a door you can touch. So you are kind of in a tight spot, unless the ghost really comes all the way here to touch this door. Is it possible? Maybe. Is it reliable? Not really. If you are, you know, battling between some of the evidences that you just cannot get, that's where fingerprints or ESG becomes like the same level of importance because of how difficult it gets. Let's see, any changes? Alright, EMF 2. Nada. Not yet. What do I have? Okay. Oh my god. It's still 5 degrees. Let's try spirit box again. Are you here? It is definitely bugged. As you can see, it's not working as intended. I haven't been speaking for quite a while, and look, this thing is bugged as hell, man. Come on. Are you here? Ah, are you here? If I can't even get this evidence reliably, how the hell am I supposed to continue playing this game, man? Come on. Are you here? Where are you? What is your name? I didn't see your name. How old are you? Where are you? What are you? Definitely a hallway. Oh my god! What the fuck? Okay, so these things that you are seeing so far, the siren, the blood splashing out of like walls, these are events that are very, very unique to hallway ghosts. I've not really seen this happening if the ghost is spawning like elsewhere, like maybe the basement for example. Maybe very rare chance, but if it's a hallway ghost, this is happens so often that you probably get sick of it. You probably don't want to come back to hospital anymore. Alright, I'm really sick of waiting. I'm not really getting the fingerprints. I'm not getting anything, which is, you know, why this isn't really the best map to play at all. How many times have this particular ghost event happened? How many times have you run down the hallway? I have lost count. And then you just blink out of sight. like that. Come, show me a sign. You see? Siren again. And what's going to happen afterwards? Blood pouring out the walls again. The fuck? I'm just gonna make my way out. Oh yes, if you're gonna play hospital, this is a jump scare. That is just one. There are many other jump scares. Please go and explore. The ghost event is still happening even though I'm not even in the building. So, yep, interesting. Okay, looks like we got easel canvas drawing. We are dealing with a demon or a nama. At this point, I'm really just going to wing it and call it demon based on how aggressive it is. Normally, calm collected ghosts. Did I anger it? All I did was just talk. If he decides to kill me, it's very hard to stop. As long as I don't make him angry, it won't harm me. I don't care. I'm just gonna take the pills. It will not harm me. What is the other evidence that I need? Freezing temperatures. That is very, very odd. If I take out the spirit box, am I dealing with a shade? Technically, I am in the dark. Brightly lit environment will weaken the shade. It is kind of, you know, aggressive. But I'm not getting the spirit box response as how I wanted, so I have to cancel this out. If I'm wrong, then I'll be wrong, so I really don't care anymore. I'm just gonna lock in demon. We will move on to the rest of the video. We have to find parts of the gun. So there is a total of 3 parts for this gun. I don't understand, like, how is the event still happening even though I'm not even in the building, but whatever. So it really is aggressive to I don't know who, but okay, so 3 parts of the gun, it could spawn literally anywhere. So all the areas that I've shown you earlier, so from the basement all the way to the 2nd floor, all the way to the glory hole toilet at the back, even the lobby at the front as well, those are areas where the gun parts can spawn. So you have 3 parts in total. Obviously, if the 3 parts spawn near each other, is the best, but that's a very rare chance, very rare. I'm just going to go on to all the spots which I have seen the guns part spawn before. Hopefully I can remember all of them. Okay, thanks for welcoming me. The crucifix here. I think a gun part can possibly spawn here. I think I might have seen it before. On that side, yes, as well. So this is really going to be me showing you where the possible areas. On this table right here, I have seen a gun part spawn. This is they really have to chill with the volume unless I have to turn it down or something. So this is a silhouette of the gun. So the butt is one part. This barrel, sorry, top part of the barrel is one. This I don't know. It's a shotgun. So I guess you can call that the magazine, the clip. I don't know. So that's the 3rd part. It is quite obvious to spot them. It's just like, you know, the fingers in the abandoned house. They are glowing in the dark. Not that hard to see. It could spawn here, one of the part. I just couldn't remember which part it is. So sometimes they could spawn on the ground here as well, like just beside the benches. You might want to check both sides. Check in the room. So this is the first room you want to check. Just turn on the lights. Alright, so there we have the first part, just right on the floor. What are the chances of the gun part spawning, multiple gun parts spawning in the same room? I don't know, I've never seen that before. So if this goes... Well, trust me, I'm really getting fed up now based on the amount of blood you're like trying to pour off those fully covered walls. It makes zero sense. Okay, it could spawn in here as well. Sometimes tarot cards spawn here, like on a table right here. Gun parts could be on the ground. Not really often in this room, but it has happened before. Sometimes this part of the bench here, the benches in front. Just make sure to have a quick look. Okay, see, that's the second part of the gun. This is the first time I'm seeing it spawn here. Right, so this area as well, that's where the gun parts can spawn. Check the benches here again. Ah, the craziest goes. This corner right here, just outside of the glory hole toilet, gun parts can spawn here as well. In this toilet itself, I have never seen a gun part spawn, but I'm not so sure. Glory hole. So we have kind of roamed the entire ground floor and we have found no other gun parts. We got 2. So now we have to check for the basement and the second floor. Right, so before that, we just want to check this room. Have I spotted any gun parts here before? Not really. Is it possible? It is possible. Please just check diligently. This walkway, gun parts can spawn here as well. It might be quite easy to miss because you are actually focused on, you know, getting to the other levels. Okay, so this room, gun parts can spawn here. This is one of my favorite spots. You know, usually I just get it here. It's very, very common. So that's the third part. We have gotten all the parts. Right here, sometimes yes, sometimes no. This room, gun parts can spawn in here as well. Just be sure to check it carefully. The basement, I think I've never really seen a gun part spawn there before, but once again, just go and check it out. Just to be sure. What the fuck are you? Alright, so if you remember what I said from the start of the video, at the moment you complete your completing the gun part, that was close. So yeah, if you remember from the start of the video, I did say that the moment you complete your gun part, there is a very high chance that the ghost will start hunting. So that is the case. We will just, for the sake of the video, just go ahead and exorcise the ghost first. But I will show you the sanity later. In order for the exorcism to work, the ghost really has to spawn. So it is best that the people who are, you know, searching for the gun parts hold on to a crucifix. If not, you will have the same problem like me. You know, if I'm trying to return back to the lobby to get a gun, I'm not able to do that. If I do not have a crucifix, that is even worse. I will certainly die to that if I'm not careful. If your internet service provider isn't really reliable, you could just rubber band at any time. You rubber band straight into the ghost face and you just die from there. It's freaking ridiculous. I can't say how many times I've died because of that rubber banding issue. The majority of the fault lies with my Wi-Fi, but you know, when you play games like Phasmophobia, you don't really see that rubber banding so bad. It is actually still playable. Hopefully, I'm not a game developer, nor do I know how to do coding and things like that, but I'm just saying that if it could be improved, maybe do not discriminate people with like bad internet by letting them die so easily. Like life matters. Okay, so now we just have to wait for the ghost to start hunting. The gun is very loud. Let me just hold on to my cross in case it just spawns right in front of my face. Alright, show yourself. Where are you? Are you here? Show yourself. Toteng, Chiki, Anji, Kao. I swear, you know, these jump scares are not scary because of the graphics. It's just so scary because it's so loud. What the hell, man? Okay, it's still not hunting. Come on, just do some hunt or something. I don't know. Stop wasting my time. Okay, 82%. Yeah, so all we need to do is just shoot the ghost with the gun. This is so anticlimactic. Cynthia Rivers. Only answers if you're alone. There are a few names in this game where I've just became too familiar with Ocean Davenport. Osian. I don't even know how you pronounce that. Ocean Davenport. And then you have Cynthia Rivers. And for some reason, maybe the behavior of the ghost is tied to the name of the ghost. Cynthia Rivers is not exactly a very easy ghost for me to catch, unfortunately. A ghost with no abilities or behaviors, but it's still so hard to catch. I don't know how ridiculous that sounds, but yes. Cynthia Rivers, show me a sign. Where are you? Are you here? Give me a sign. Where are you? Are you here? Show yourself. Where are you? Turn on the lights. Alright, so this light here doesn't have a jump scare, but oh, there we go. Wait for him to show up, and BAM! Thank you for wasting my time. I'm just gonna leave. I made my point. And then this one. Is there a fingerprint? Alright, no fingerprint. Wait. I just exorcised the ghost, and the ghost is still there, turning off the light switch. Huh. Early access. Alright, so we completed the game, unfortunately with quite a lot of time spent. Usually with multiple people, obviously you can do it a lot faster. But when it comes to ghosts like this, it's just going to delay your progress and things like that. It's so annoying. I'm still not going to... This is literally a Nama. This is a Ninama. You understand not? Huh? Nama. Okay, so for this beginner's guide, obviously I'm not going to do a second round. The hospital is just taking too long, but I hope you just get the whole gist of it. That is hospital. Is it reliable map? Not exactly. Is it fun? Quite fun. Is it annoying? Yes, very, very annoying, as you can see with the number of jump scares. Right, so I hope you enjoy Hospital. This is pretty much all I have for you today. Just stay tuned for more content in the future. Obviously, when more maps are released, there will be more guides for those maps as well. Other things, if you are looking for something in particular, do let me know. I'm not an expert myself, but it's just that I play this game pretty often. Usually after my work is done, I'll just hop on into the game. I'll just be in public lobbies. You might see me, you might not see me, it doesn't matter. But if you see me, just say hi. I look forward to playing with you. Let me know if you have anything that you want to learn from, something that you're not sure about, maybe something like ghost behaviors. Obviously that will have a video in the future when all the ghosts are properly updated. It doesn't really make sense for me to make a video on it now because so many ghosts don't have behaviors and some of it is kind of bugged as well. Hopefully more updates will come by, and then we'll try to fix all of these things along the way. So once again, thank you for watching my video. If you like what I'm doing, please like my video, leave a subscribe so that you'll be notified of my latest video uploads and things like that. Leave me a comment if you have any questions. Of course, thank you for watching. Peace out.